We are here with Nonito Donaire, the best dressed man at the Magic Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you, Fight Saga. Thanks you so much for your time being on the site, Nonito. Tell me a little bit about, Cotto and Mayweather. What do you think is going to happen in that fight?
I think it's an interesting fight. I think that it should have happened a couple years ago. But I think that Cotto still has a lot of fire in him. He's a tough guy, he's a powerful guy, and he's a bigger guy. So a lot of the things that he can do in terms of power and in terms of aggressive, and he can box as well. I think that it's going to be an interesting fight. I think that Mayweather is the faster guy, the smarter guy, and he's going to take advantage of that. We've seen in the past that Cotto has problems with fast guys, but I think with the right amount of game plan, they can make it hard for Mayweather. So I think that's going to be a good fight to watch. I'll watch that fight. If
you were fighting Mayweather, what would you do? Because you know what he does with that right hand, man.
Well, if I was Cotto, I would go to the body. I don't think that Mayweather's shoulder, being the bigger guy, I think that I'll be able to take advantage if my opponent stays in front of me. Being the bigger guy, being the stronger guy. I think that if I was Cotto, I would go out there. I'd just let it all loose, attack the body, attack the arms, and go over, go under. But in terms of Mayweather, when he feels like it's tough for him, he'll use that jab, he'll use his speed, and then he'll win that way. So I think it's going to be an interesting fight. That's what.
Do you see a knockout, or do you think it's going to go the distance and Mayweather will...
Cotto's too tough. Mayweather's too smart. I think that'll go to the distance.
Okay, and Mayweather will win a decision, you're predicting?
If it's decision, I think that Mayweather will most likely get that decision. But in terms of body punching and if Cotto can make it happen, slow him down, there's also that possibility of winning with aggressiveness. So
okay.
You can't hope to take it all on Mayweather's favor when the guy like Cotto is always hungry and who's a champion in himself, and he will always have the right to have a chance to win.
Right, okay. Now, the world watched as you battled through this last fight of yours. You came out, you had bloody knuckles, but you didn't complain. You stood in there and went toe-to-toe with this guy. How's your hand doing? And tell me what you were thinking about as through the pain of that fight.
Well, the hand's good. We checked the x-ray and the MRI, everything is good. Just a little bit of swelling, a lot of tissue damage in some part of the knuckles. The blood was caused by I think when I was punching him too hard in the hard spot, it opened up my skin, it opened up a chunk of my knuckles, and then as I was continuing to punch with it, a vein popped in that knuckle, so that's why the hand was soaked with blood. The hand wrap was soaked with blood. But I heard it early on, and I felt that pain, I felt that numbness, but then I felt that throb as well, and there was a lot of pain going through my head, and then telling me, hey, should I punch with it, or what should I do? So I was constantly battling myself as the round went, and as the pain was more. Was dominating the whole hand, So if you saw the fight in the mid round, it's kind of slowed down a little bit because of the fact that I was kind of battling with myself, and so I realized, I gotta win this fight. I gotta make it happen. I can't complain about it, and I did what I needed to do. I was able to drop him with a very painful hand in the 9th round, but I did what I needed to do, and that was get the W.
Yeah, congratulations to so many people. That was such an inspiration to a lot of folks. That people needed to see that after a lot of the bad calls and officiating and everything that's gone on. One last question: do you eat balut?
Oh yeah, balut is it's something I've tasted before. It's something that I don't mind eating as well. People tend to say, "Oh, wow, that's pretty crazy," but you know what? It gives you this much.
Okay. Do you like the crunchy or the boiled balut? Which one's your favorite?
Well, the way they do it. They boil it, they cook it that way. You know what? That's a traditional way. We do it the traditional way. So.
Okay.
It's just the way we are.
Thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it, Nonito.
Thank you.